Well, it's another day and it's another game day. And of course, we're talking about the Xavier Sucre Cup 2025 happening right here. Still at Xavier Courts in San Juan, Benji Santiago. Coach Anton de los Reyes, and we are back.
Good morning again, everyone. Welcome to Xavier Sucre Cup 2025. Like what Benji Santiago had mentioned, it's another day, another basketball day for us.
18 under as we get things going. Actually, eto na yung, we're just capping the eliminations and whatever the results would be, who's going to be moving on to the next round. As we see itong Xavier laban dito sa panig ng, ano nga ba itong laro na sabay ka?
18 under against St. Roberts.
St. Roberts yun. I was trying to figure out. Ano? Well, ito the first basket. Actually, meron na pala na itala. 4-0 na tayo rito.
Pretty quick on offense etong Xavier School, and you see it there. Isan Go Benedicto, chance to go for a three-point play opportunity. Xavier School 18 under, 1-3 ang kanilang record yesterday. Wasn't a favorable day for them. They lost to San Felipe 40-47, habang nung hapon naman they lost to Ateneo de Davao 40-51. So pretty much a 1-3 record. They are currently sa standings. They are currently at number 5. Ang importante dito kasi makapasok ka sa top 4.
Top 4.
Because later on in the afternoon, it's going to be the semi-final round already. Like what you mentioned, they were just finishing the elimination round. Habang ito namang St. Roberts, 18 under squad ni Coach John at 2-2. One against DNC o kapon na kung hindi favorable yung araw ng Xavier for them. For St. Roberts naman, it was a good day. They won against DN Steel 38-31. They also won against Moen Basketball Academy UAE 72-48. So 2-2 ang kanilang record. Hinahabol nila yung obviously yung 2-3. I mean, sorry, 3-2 para talagang outright pasok na sila dun sa number 3 spot, which they are currently holding at the moment.
Parang pupungas-pungas pa mga mata nito mga bata na to.
Baka pag nagsalita yan, bedroom voice.
Malam. Pero ganyan talaga ang buhay ng isang atleta, sabi nga nila. Kami nga rito At least yung ano lang naman, yung paggising at saka pagtulog lang naman namin. Para rin lang kaming atleta. Pero we cannot move like them anymore. Well, a very good morning sa lahat. Lalo na yung mga sumusubaybay sa ating live stream coverage na sa Facebook page din. Siyempre, ng Xavier and YouTube channel. And not only that, Smart Sports, thank you very much for taking part so that we could bring and show everything that's happening right there. We've been here since last Sunday. This is already day 3. So how do you like that? Alam namin di naman nyo kami pinagsasawaan, and you are also inkling and excited to see your kids, your grandkids, diba? Your relatives here. Siyempre, family members who are playing, especially itong Xavier, lalo
And since we're talking about the people watching, and you did mention yung ating live stream coverage, for sure naman, yung mga taga St. Roberts, dahil hindi sila hindi nakapunta dito yung mga pamilya, may nanonood. So I'm going to greet them. I'm going to try my best.
Very good.
Mayad nga aga. Tama ba yun, Direk?
Okay lang.
Mayad nga aga.
Understood na naman lang yun.
That's good morning in Hiligaynon for St. Roberts.
Ang ibig sabihin yan is anong almusal? Sabi ka, anong almusal natin? Maayong ano yan?
That's Mayag nga aga.
Mayag nga aga. Okay, mayag nga aga. Okay.
Pardon the accent. Obviously, I'm not Ilonggo
Hindi
or
naman tayo
yes.
rito. Okay lang.
But
No
I just
problem.
want to greet the viewers that are watching yung from St. Roberts.
Sabihin mo naman daw para dito sa St. Roberts kung paano i-translate sa Iloilo. Sana makashoot naman kayo dahil hindi pa sila nakashoot eh. 6-0 na yung Xavier eh.
That's the sense of urgency the Xavier School is currently showing us. They really need to win this ball game to at least have that chance to get into the Final Four.
Hoping, but still, of course, the work needs to be done. 6-0 para rito sa Xavier, St. Roberts. Of course, this is a very, very welcome thing for them and also for us and for the rest of the organizers. Itong St. Roberts from Iloilo. This is an international school.
St. Roberts International College is what it is. At yun nga, si Coach John, taga Iloilo, sabi niya, napaka-importante na makapasok sila kasi ayaw naman daw niyang masayang yung kanilang pagbiyahe.
Totoo yan.
So, itong St. Roberts International.
Well, they're on the board right now. Meron na silang dalawang puntos.
Nakapuntos na.
Andrew Gio knocking down a three-pointer. This guy has been delivering since day one. Hindi ko alam pagka natapos na to, magpapagupit na kaya siya.
Mukhang yun yung style, but talking about St. Roberts.
Kasi ako, yun na yung plano ko, magpapagupit na ako.
After nito, it's they're known for its international business program. They offer accountancy, business, and management, and information communications technology.
Laco plastic three-point shot of the game. And of course, who else but Andrew Gio? Now dito sa, kumbaga, siguro dati, dito lang siya kilala sa Xavier. Pero right now, nakikilala na siya because of our live stream coverage, not just here in San Juan and other parts of the country as well. And I'm pretty sure there are also other parts of the country na meron din mga 18 under, even 16 under program na gusto rin na, okay ito ha. Next year. Yeah. Okay ito si Coach Anton ha. May ka na.
Punta sa akin yung loko. The Rambert Lagarde's gonna get
Pinapasikat din nga kita eh, di ba?
Low-key lang tayo. Mahihain ako eh.
Shy, mahiyain. Double-double.
Double-double.
9-2 St. Roberts still trying to find somebody else, or most probably additional points for them. This is the way they're going to be doing it. They're going to be shooting free throws. Again, good morning to everyone. Kape po tayo.
Inamoy ko nga yung kape ni... that's the first thing I drink in the morning, like when I wake up.
Ako hindi eh.
Hindi pwede. Hindi na.
Yung maintenance.
No, kasi di ba, I think as you get
there
older, di ba, the acidity of the coffee doesn't really mix well with
But they're
your
also saying,
stomach.
alam mo naman ngayon eh, di ba? Marami na rin health conscious eh. Meron sila yung mga drink this on an empty stomach. Like for instance, warm water ka muna. Those
First
kind of
thing,
things,
yeah.
di ba? Yeah. Wala bang love potion number 9 very early in the morning?
Love potion number 9. That's something I haven't heard in a long time. Yan ang naririnig ko talaga pag nakakasama kita sa coverage. Eh. Love potion number 9. Dami pa yan eh, kahapon. Paras
At least di ka naman
Barbers.
sinabi soup number 5.
Paras Barbers, Paras Alterations. Naririnig ko.
Yun. Kita mo na naman.
Ay, hindi, kasi nga, di ba, sinabi mo kahapon. Pero yeah. I understand what you're saying. As Rambert Lagar again, or not again, but a trip to the free throw area earlier. It was
Kasi
Ethan
naman ito naman mga
Benedicto.
bata na to, malamang di na nila alam kung ano pinag-uusapan natin. So we're actually
Maybe their
having the
parents.
Yeah,
their parents for sure.
Or even their grandparents for that matter. Who knows, diba? So at least meron pa rin naman nakaka-relate.
Kasi yung parents nila for sure my age.
Yeah.
This is, you know, at that 40, mid-40s to late 40s.
Baka nga yung grandparents nila, mas matanda pa rin ako eh.
Naman.
Hindi kasi maaga sila.
Maagang
Maagang
nagsimula ng pamilya.
pamilya. Alam ko, iniisip mo, Ward.
Di grabe ka. RJ Domilia knocking down a top of the key 3. Helping the cause.
Ito, back-to-back baskets pa ito para sa St. Roberts. All of a sudden, they're just down by 2. Kita mo naman, konting kwentuhan lang tayo. Itong St. Roberts, gumagawa na ng paraan.
Makulit daw tayo Pinipilit natin na score. Patrick Pacheco with that steal and the finish earlier in that full-court press ng St. Roberts.
Well, knowing the importance of getting a win here in this ball game so that they could play some more. We'll see. Like, instance tomorrow, talaga big day na bukas. Big day, big deal.
Pero big day din today kasi ano nila eh.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the semifinals for the 18th under division.
Pero kasi bukas nandun na pati yung awarding ceremonies natin and everything, di ba? Recognition Day, kumbaga, eskwelahan Recognition Day.
Look at that.
It's all tied up at 11 as we end, or well, actually, as we go into our first Bebang timeout for today. All right, back here, it's still 99 seconds here in the first period. At ito nga, a good run that we have seen here from St. Roberts tying it all up. Ano naman nangyari? Bumalik sa tulog ba itong Xavier?
Slowly chipping away at that lead was St. Roberts. Parang diesel lang pala sila. Medyo kailangan lang magpainit ng bahagya.
And speaking of diesel, alam natin, tumaas na naman.
Tuesday is always the day that
lahat tumaas na naman.
Either mag-increase or bababa ang
kaibigan ko lang na 411 daw hindi tumataas.
Ilang taon na ba?
40 na rin.
40 na rin. Wala na.
Wala na.
Liliit ka pa nga nun yun yung masakit. Di ba, the older you get, your bones, like, they start shrinking.
Sabi ko, di ba, kung maliit ka, basta malaki ang kita mo.
Yun ang importante.
Kaya pinayos na yung mata niya. Para malaki yung kita niya. Wide-eyed na siya ngayon.
Pinalakihan yung mata.
Para malaki kita, di ba?
Sa bagay.
Samantala, nice crossover move! Grabe.
That quick attack to the rack, that's Sardon rather.
Sardon, yes.
Sa Ateneo de Davao pa. Hindi pa get over dun sa dunk. Kasi kahapon
kahapon, yes.
Flight 21, but this time, Sardon.
Diba, yun nga yung mga kabibiliban mo in a way. Like, for instance, take a look at this move. 18 under ba yan? Diba? Pero that's the way they have been doing it. I mean, these kids just so much have the passion for basketball. And they're willing, and of course, yun nga, emulating yung mga idols nila. I don't know kung sino talaga mga idols nila, di ba? Pero they can do it, eh. That's the thing about it. 13-11, and St. Roberts is now on top. Lamang pa sila. Yamontek, air ball. And what a thing that's working out pretty well para rito nga sa panig ng St. Roberts. Kanina, hinihingi lang makashoot. And then, nung nakashoot, tumuloy-tuloy na. For Xavier naman, they have to make the necessary adjustment. Kailangan, hindi ka pwedeng mag-relax. Relax ka siguro pagka tapos na tayo dito sa Xavier Super Cup 2025. Done with the first quarter, and here we go, starting the second quarter. Once again, Benji Santiago kasama ko, Coach Anton de los Reyes. Ito ang St. Roberts with the ball on their side to open up the second quarter. At ito, dagdag pa, enjoying their largest lead. The first points that they were actually struggling to get. Parang kumbaga, di ba? Inaluan na pa ng kung ano-ano. Talagang todo pawis, todo dasal din siguro. Oh, teka muna. Ito naman, ang Xavier. Sila naman, sabi ko kanina, medyo tulog. Kaya alam naman natin, ang Xavier, lalo na yung mga magulang dito, mga players nito. They just had a three-pointer, Coach Anton.
KG with a three-pointer. During that first quarter, we saw Xavier running off with a 6-0 run or 6-0 lead to start things off. Parang diesel nga naman itong St. Roberts. Switching to a full court trapping defense, getting those turnovers, 4 turnovers in that first quarter, resulting into points of turnovers, 3 para dito sa St. Roberts. So that, no doubt, kick-started their offense, and from there, they never looked back. At pinag-uusapan nga natin, medyo sa simula, yung Xavier, mainit. Ito rin sa second quarter. Hot start, getting that lead back, but agad naman ito, sumagot ang St. Patrick's. That's Nicolay Gadong. Siya naman na pupuntos para sa St. Roberts ni Coach John.
And it's a Laco Classic three-point shot of the game. Gadong! Ginawang sound effects na. Yan, nakakasawa na yung mga bang.
Ayaw mo na.
Invento naman tayo ng bago.
Gadong!
Gadong! Wag hindi man po mag-pick up dito. Baka sakasakali sa Iloilo, di ba? Oh.
Doon naman na pumutok yung Gadong.
All tapped out. 7 minutes and 20 dito sa ating first half of action. The first of many na naman, ha? The first of many for today. And in fact, I do believe we're going to be having a chance to cover mga 12 under
10
for today.
10 under, yeah.
Oh my
the
God,
Chiquitings.
That's
We're
right.
going to be covering later on after our 18 and under matchup.
Yeah, ganun po karami ang age group and the players that we have who have managed to join this year's Xavier Super Cup.
Just a quick rundown. We have 10 under, 12 under, 14 under, 16 under, and eto 18 under. 4 courts here in Xavier School. If you have time, you want to watch some basketball, come on over. Come on down and join us.
Yeah, dito lang naman eh. Hindi naman ganun ka-traffic kasi nga sem break. Sem break. Second chance. Still they managed to still get an offensive rebound, keep the ball in play, and yun lang, nawala na doon sa gilid. But the effort is still there. It's still a close ball game.
Effort there indeed, but for Xavier, you gotta box out. You can't can't allow itong St. Roberts to just get those deep offensive rebounds, rather.
Kanina, Jensolin was able to get a three-pointer. Was that hit?
Yep.
Yeah,
KG.
si KG, tama. They go for another three this time. Putback is in. Go Benedicto.
Oh, Isan playing the offensive glass, getting the board. Yan ang kailangan din nilang gawin for Xavier. Also get those offensive boards, those second chance points, those opportunities.
St. Roberts sa kanilang bola, having a tough time trying to get close to the basket. Talagang yung shaded area na yan. Bantay sarado.
A pretty tall front court if you look at it for Xavier. Isan Go Benedicto, Edwin
diba?
D. Tough to get inside, but Andrew Chio making a re-entry. Kanina he was being treated dun sa sideline, sa bench ng Xavier. Medyo may massage gun dun, nakita ko. Try mo na ba yan?
Hindi ko nga alam, ngayon ko lang narinig yun. Meron palang gano'n, massage gun.
Massage gun. Ginaganon yung muscles.
Kita mo, di ba? Ganun ng klase ngayon. Alagang-alaga na nga itong mga athletes natin, you know? Well, a shot clock violation has been called here against St. Roberts. Nevertheless, we're still tied at 18 in this particular ball game. Uy, deflection. Is he going to go all the way? Yes, he will.
Look at that. Andre makadangdang with that trail drop offensive board. Si Ele, yung ere kapos eh.
Oh.
Bagong gising.
Bagong gising, mahirap pa yan eh.
Hindi pa masyadong...
Hindi pa nakapag-stretching eh.
For...
Because we're talking about Jacob Ele, no?
Joshua.
Joshua Ele, oo. Kasi nga, umere. Inakitaan kaagad kami, nagmarka.
Ele.
Merong Air Jordan.
Meron kaming...
Ele.
Ele.
4 minutes here in the first half. We got a 2-point game, and St. Roberts still on top here. 2018. Andrew Chio with a quick turn and a basket.
That's too much space for Andrew Chio. Sanay nga yan, binabantayan, dikit-dikit, tapos lalayuan mo ng gano'n. He's just gonna pull up and knock down that jumper. You gotta do a better job closing.
Sabi ko nga, bagong masahe.
Yung pa.
Shot clock. Marami pa naman, 12 seconds. Here comes Xavier right now. Will they be able to get back the lead? So take a look at Andrew Chio. Driving. Missing.
One crack. Taking care of that defensive board was makadagdang.
Nice intention, just a little bit of a bad execution that time around as they try to go inside to St. Roberts. 20 all in 2 minutes and 40.
Something bothering the hamstring of Andrew Chio as you see him stretching out. Usually, ano yan eh. Yung likod niya ang nagiging issue eh. So that's why he's stretching his hamstring. Do you know that if you have lower back pain, it's usually because of tight hamstrings.
Oh.
So if you're having that problem, try and stretch out your hamstring. It should relieve that.
So the next time I carry those big bottles of water at home, sasabihin,
Big bottles of
lagay mo nga
water.
doon sa dispenser.
Ayun.
Diba? Wait, yung hamstring ko masakit. Hindi, yung likod mo. Akala ko likod. Nagsisimula kasi yan sa hamstring. Sabi ni
Hamstring.
Coach Anton.
Yep. It is, it's connected.
Basta buhatin mo. Okay. Sure. Ano gusto mo? Masakit yung likod mo? Gusto mo masaktan?
Likod o mukha? Pili ka.
22 all.
Look at that, the offensive rebounding of Xavier. Starting to pick up here, getting those second chance opportunities. Isan Go Benedicto, good job.
Well,
keeping
they
that
really
ball
have
alive.
to.
Yep.
At saka kasi, di ba, paniniwala nila, kaya ka lang. Kaya kanina ng lamang, hindi nga natin pinapa-score eh. Pero of course, St. Roberts have other things in mind. A chance to get the lead. Just didn't happen for now dahil meron free throws naman.
Sardon.
Oo, siya
High
naman ang medyo
up.
parang saan ba siya natamaan?
It's his hip.
Sa hip
Only on
area.
his hip, yeah. Eh, you know, pag umeri ka naman ng ganong kataas, you
Oo
kind
nga.
of expect that that's gonna happen. Like,
Exactly.
hindi ka naman papabayaan lang ng depensa that you're just gonna go high up. So, pretty much, he knew what he was getting into. Talking about Sardon.
Sardon who just gave them the lead once again by knocking down his first free throw. Yeah, and we have been mentioning his name because he's very active rito para sa St. Roberts. Ito si Sardon.
Knockdown shooter.
Chio dito sa Xavier. Ito yung Sardon.
Yan yung counterpart ni Andrew. Si Kyle.
So siya, KS. So meron silang KG.
KG, ito
May
KS.
Oh, dire-dire. Oh, wow! Great block right there. Nasabayan yun ah.
Was Siderio.
I know.
First time seeing action for today. Again, Sardon is going to get a foul. He's going to get a trip to the free throw area.
This is an entertaining ball game here. Ang ganda ng buena mano natin for today, ah.
Parang kahapon, di ba? Yung buena mano din
Yeah.
natin was also Xavier School against San Felipe.
Kaya nga, kumbaga
I
parang
believe.
ang dating eh. It gets more and more entertaining. 24-22. We have a timeout here in the second quarter. Hatid sa atin ang Bebang Halo-Halo.
For bronze sponsors, Schumann, Universal Arena Corporation, Fair and Square, Fairland Midland, Acer, East Ocean, Powerhouse, NBC Networks, Burlington, Factories, North Victoria Sports, Autophone, Archipelago Builders Corporation, Asian United Bank, Colortech,
Both free throws being knocked down by Sardon.
So Sardon still doing his thing. Para rin St. Roberts is they are up by 3. Andrew Chio. Sabi, kami ba talaga magkatapat dito ang matchup? Could not do it. Gets it back. Shares the basketball. Oh, yun. Strong call.
Good move to the basket. Didn't sell for that three-pointer. Had a hand in his face. One dribble going inside the lane and then the floater off the glass.
Final 10 seconds in ating first half. What a ball game this is turning out to be. Could have been an end one. And they have been going to the line a lot of times. That's also helping them out.
That's the third straight trip
For Sardon.
yep, to the line. All of those because he is attacking the basket, attacking the rim. And we're used to seeing itong si Sardon shooting those three-pointers, but this time showing a different facet of his game. Maiba naman daw, no? Pahiyang naman ni Kyle.
At least he's trying to be very consistent for his team here. Up by 3 once again. Could have been. Nice shot. And the nice line. And what a ball game that we have seen so far. And it ain't over yet. Kalahati pa lang ang na-witness natin. And we're expecting basically the shape of things to come. What we can all expect for this very, very exciting Day 3 ng ating Xavier Sucre Cup with St. Roberts from Iloilo. 27-24 sila nakakalamang sa Xavier. All right, welcome to the third quarter. So far, it has been very, very interesting. 27-24 as we get things going once again in this ball game here. Una, pero marami, ha? Kaya huwag nyo kaming iwanan. We, in fact, have basically like the whole day as, yun, quick basket ka agad rito, ha? Si Montek knocking it down.
They needed that bucket to be able to stay close during that first half. This St. Roberts squad, we know their game plan. That's attack the rim, as they were able to get to the free throw area 16 times. And of those 16 times, 6 of those were from Kyle Sardon, scoring 9 points. Also crashing the glass, St. Roberts with 20 rebounds, on Xavier School with 16. Also forcing or taking care of that leather, rather, both of these squads. 6 turnovers for St. Roberts, 5 for Xavier School. Andrew Chio with 5 points, Ethan Go Benedicto and Sean Ko with 4 apiece for St. Roberts. I did mention Cal Sardon with 9, RJ Dornilla with 6, and Patrick Pacheco with 4.
Montek once again with the basketball, and all the intentions to fire as soon as he heard the whistle, pero they're going to be committing a turnover here.
That's off of that pick by Unson up top to try to get Yao Montek free.
Post move here. Kicks it out, an open look for a three. Nope. 27-26. lamang itong St. Roberts. A foul that they just gave up. Si
RJ.
RJ Rio, John Dornelia. Pagkakataon ito para lumamang muli. Miss. Sa play in tres ni Andrew Chio for Xavier. Turnover naman ng St. Roberts as they try to go for a quick attack.
I believe that was Hiruta. Wanted to do one thing but did another.
On the defense actually made him do that. Made him do that mistake. Awareness. I mean, you may have been able to. Oh wow, big challenge right there. Yun nga lang. Still, it's pretty obvious the size advantage, especially in the paint para rito sa Xavier.
That was Jared Unson with that offensive rebound off that attempt by Sia from the baseline that came up or fell short rather.
So ito ngayon, Jared Unson still has yet to make a basket.
Just down by a point. Itong Xavier School keeping it close against St. Roberts International College.
There, finally getting his first bucket. And a deadlock at 27. Six and a half to play here in the third period. St. Roberts. Si Sardon wala sa loob. Parang wala na silang ibang option kung sino pa pupuntos.
That time Sardon missing on that long
Si
two.
Sardon nandyan pala.
Yep.
For a little while, hindi kasi nakakawak ng bola and I thought he was not on the floor.
No, he wasn't actually. Yeah, you're right. He was
Nababalik lang,
kalapalik,
di ba?
yeah. That's why the offense was running through different players.
Andrew Chio knocking down the mid-range and back on top. Xavier, 7 points for Andrew Chio. Simon Pacheco thinking about it. Attacks. Hand off inside. Napakialaman. Steal by Unson.
Interior defense of Xavier School just difficult to crack.
Montek, his pass deflected. And there's a foul against St. Roberts. So they're going to call this on
Joseph?
Pacheco or
Joseph Ahmed Said. Okay,
si Joseph Ahmed Said.
Trying to put a little more pressure on Andrew Chio. That's a good idea. That's what you got to do. You got to stop the offense of Andrew.
Step back. Nope, didn't happen for him. They have an offensive rebound. Traveling.
The travel on Eason. (29-27) lamang ang Xavier. Still is a close ball game here in the third. Now let's take a look at this offense of St. Roberts. Whoa! Kyle Sardon, the curl.
Siya pa rin eh.
High up for that mid-range shot.
11 points for its guy in double figures here. This particular ball game, Sardon tying it all up. Nice looking turnaround jumper, but Nathan Sia unable, and here comes St. Roberts again. hindi si Sardon. Wala eh. Well, let's see. Pero kasi third quarter pa lang ito eh. I mean, we can only imagine dito rin naman sa kabila. Kung hindi naman si Andrew Chio, teka muna. Sali ako dyan.
Drake Yaumontek getting inside the lane using, again, that high ball screen.
Meron na siyang 8 puntos. May 2 rebounds pa. Yaumontek. Sardon. Blocked. Good defensive job by Rambert Lagar. Loose ball foul in that rebound play. Action really picking up here in the third period. Looking at this one more time. Yaumontek. Sabi niya, hindi lang kami Andrew Chio team. At saka siya may dala ng bola. Sa akin manggagaling yan eh.
Good drive to the basket for Drake. But again, you gotta
Penalty
you gotta take advantage of that, the penalty situation.
Jared Onson only has 1 point so far to show for, but has managed to come down with 3 rebounds. He's at the line. He missed the first.
Look at how tall Xavier is. Triple towers. You have Unson, Yaumontek. There you go.
Pinaupo muna si Jared
Free throw
Onson.
pala, kaya napaupo si, hindi na pala si Jared. Nathan Sia now is...
Papalitan na talaga siya. In the meantime, ito, tingnan natin. Kyle Sardon wanting to go ISO. Is backing up on his defender. Natapik yung bola. They still have 12 seconds on their shot clock. Well, the 11 points of Kyle Sardon. Pacheco could also help him out when it comes to scoring. Look at that. Sardon, the noble team, passing it to the wrong guy. On the move right now. Let's see here. Jared Onson. And they made a stop. Under 2 minutes here in the third.
Xavier with a good block on Rambert.
Overshooting that time around was Kyle Sardon. Sean Cole penetrates up. No. St. Robert slashing move. Is that going to be a shooting foul? Pero naka-take off na rin kaagad to Sardon.
Again, Kyle
Yes, he will
attacking
shoot.
the basket.
Oo.
They're going to the free throw line. That's the game plan. Be aggressive, attack the lane is what Coach John wants his players to do.
11 points, 3 rebounds.
Off the glass, ang Koreano. That's what the national team of
Pang-Ilonggo
Korea
din daw.
does. Ganon din. Let's see if he does it again.
Oh, di ba?
Kala nyo, ano yan?
Tsamba, hindi. Ginagawa talaga yun. Sadya
inulit.
yun.
You gotta love the pride of Kyle Sardon.
32-31. So lamang itong St. Robert's, Xavier School rather. Dumidikit na naman. What else can we expect from this two teams that really have been very, very impressive for the last couple of days? And somebody else has to deliver para rito sa Xavier. And willing naman.
Was Nathan Sia who knocked down that 3-4. Sorry, James. Sorry, dalawa kasi Sia.
James Sia. Nice. Oh, wow. Better defensive stop right there. James Sia doing his thing on defense also. 34-30, Xavier. The final 10 seconds ng ating third period. May agaw. St. Roberts, can they penetrate? There is going to be a foul that they're going to call against Chua.
Playing the passing lanes, that's a good way for you to try and get back.
Mackenzie Chua committing a foul, and free throws pa more para ito sa St. Roberts.
This is Gadong at the line. He's shooting free throws. This is the other Gadong. Dalawa yan eh. Hanggang hindi magpapaiwan itong St. Roberts. As you see, Coach John, head coach ng St. Roberts International College.
And making both free throws. 2-point game. Aabot pa ba to? No. But nevertheless, one thing is for sure. We are in for a thriller of a fourth quarter. A very, very important win that they want to happen. But of course, only one will be able to do that. We have seen the performance of Kyle Santon matched up against Andrew Chio. It's up to the rest of the guys for them to be able to deliver and make the difference. And the final 10 minutes when we come back for more of Xavier's Super Cup 2025. You don't want to miss on any of the action that's going to be happening right here. This is already the fourth quarter, the final 10 minutes of the ball game. Very, very important win for them to be able to move on to the next round as we take a look at St. Roberts opening up the scoring, tying it all up once again here in this ball game. Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes. Just the first of many. Nagsisimula pa lang po kami. May sagot sa kabila ang Xavier, Coach.
That was Isidro Benedicto with that drive. Something that you wouldn't normally see from him, but he can do those things. And just for perspective, etong St. Roberts International College, they need to win this one for them to be able to secure number 3. If Xavier School loses, that's it. That's going to be goodbye for them. Sa Final Four, they're gonna kiss their Final Four hopes goodbye.
Kaya parang do or die talaga to.
Do or die for
winner go home.
Kasi magkakaroon ng tie.
So yun nga yung situation, and a win or go home for all of us here. Work
and go home.
Go home later. Tonight.
Kasi yung game after nito, yung Moen versus DN Steel. And DN Steel, they're at 1-3. So pag nag-2-3 yan, nag-2-3, triple tie sa 2-3. Hindi pa natin alam ano mangyayari. We're gonna find out later on. Siyempre, ika-calculate yan yung quotient, how it's going to work out. So as of yet, we cannot give you the information kung sino ang papasok dun sa isang 2-3, dalawang 2-3 na yun pag nag-triple tie.
I just realized, nga, tagal nakaupo ni Ere Ele, ha? Para dito sa St. Roberts, has not managed to get some points yet.
Only played 8 minutes.
I know. Nakalimutan na nga natin siya, eh. We were all focused on Kyle Sandon. Si Kyle Sandon naman talaga, di ba? Siya talaga yung mapapansin mo. He has been very, very efficient. An off-balance shot right there for James C. and resulting into nothing. And here comes Joshua Ele. The hesitation move. Sablay yung kanyang baseline jumper. Tulakan dun sa ilalim for the rebound play. And I guess they're gonna call it against Xavier.
Brings La Chica in the middle of that action.
.38-35 here para sa Xavier. .32 sa ating final quarter na ito. Moment of truth.
Karate Kid yun
Hesitation from Gadong. Ele, another miss. This time an outside shot.
Yun naman, no hesitation from Joshua.
Kailangan niya talaga pumuntos.
He needs to help out.
Oh.
He needs to help out because right now Kyle Sardon is not on the floor.
Samantala Xavier going to their big guys inside. May angat pa. Go Benedicto. Just a tap out here. Balik si Kyle Sardon sa loob. Wala sila talaga makuha kay Ariel.
Maybe not feeling well. We don't
Pwede,
know.
no?
Wasn't able to ask si Coach John. Normally kasi tinatanong ko na yun pag yung mga third day, second day, tinatanong ko, Coach, meron ba tayong player na medyo may iniinda or what?
Pagod na pagod na.
Oo, hindi ko natanong kay Coach John. And same way with Coach Russ. Maybe later on, during the semifinals, I'll be able to ask before para meron naman tayong magbigay na update sa ating mga manonood kung kamusta ang mga players ng mga teams that they are cheering for.
You have to ask in Ilonggo daw.
Patay tayo doon. Si Direk Francis sa makakatulong sa akin noon pagka ganun.
Sardon is back on the floor. Sardon. But he decided for the pass. I thought he was really going for the shot. Pero they managed to get it back. Now, no hesitation. Sablay. But they managed to get it back. Another offensive rebound. Hindi rin madali. Gadong.
Patrick Pacheco is going to get called for a warning for flopping or faking a foul.
Faking a
rather.
foul. Oh, yeah. Approaching final 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. Andrew Chio, nasa backcourt pa sila. Naitawid na Yao Montec. Go Benedicto, mabilis bigla yung pasahan. Chio decides for the drive, lost his footing. But he was fouled.
I would have liked to see Andrew pull up for that three
I
instead
know,
of trying to go
open look
inside.
di ba?
Yeah, it was. I was surprised that he decided to take it to
Kaya
the
nito na
basket.
ipamigay lang uli sa kalaban. Samantala, Kyle Sardon. He was asking for an outspo. It was really a lot of contact right there from Andrew Chio.
Baka excessive hard contact daw. Baka lang naman.
Baka lang naman.
Baka lang naman.
Ngayon tinatanong pa rin ni Kyle Sardon. Tapos hindi pa siya bibigyan ng free throws.
Gather na yun.
Yun ang malaking katanungan. Bakit kami
He was
mag-i-inbound?
already here and he already picked up that leather. But what else was he gonna do?
Well, ayan, may question tuloy, di ba? Para rito sa panig ng St. Roberts. Hindi ba shooting foul?
Yeah. Because he was hacked. That was the reason why he was fouled. Kasi napulot na. But
Breaks of the game.
Yep.
Sometimes it would go your way, sometimes it won't. Especially in a very, very important ball game like this. Yung mga calls na yan are going to be crucial from our officials. 4 minutes to play. St. Roberts. Wow, what a slashing move. Hindi nga lang nahulog. The tap. They still have it. Kyle Sardon. Di ba shooting foul, Rep? Tinanong na bigla. I don't think so. Di naman
It was a
tumingin.
pass. It was a
It was
pass.
a pass.
They were gonna kick it out.
Penalty. Mag-free throws talaga. So we're taking a look at RJ Dornilia. Crucial free throws at this juncture of the ball game. 3 minutes and 46. Dornilia, who's got 6 points.
A couple of rebounds and assists. I just realized it. Maybe you're not familiar. Ang tatlong players dito sa St. Roberts, naka-serious player only. It's a brand of a basketball shoe.
Okay.
It's not your usual Nike or Adidas na brand. It's nakagulat. It's reaching Iloilo, this particular
naman.
shoe brand. Wow.
Basketball is everywhere. Lalo na pagdating sa mga OOTD.
Yun. Because I have the same brand. It's a nice brand, yung serious player only.
Let's see here, 38-36, 3 minutes and 23. Bebang halo-halo timeout muna tayo. Is it going to be home sweet home para rito sa Xavier? Alam na alam ko anong gagawin kay Sardon. Erasing the shot of Go Benedicto and a shot clock violation called against Xavier.
And just when you thought that they weren't going to close out on a big, Ethan Go Benedicto, very capable shooter from the outside.
And 1 second na lang yung shot clock. Really, pag-inbound sigurado tira yung kasunod. In the meantime, Sardon with a drive. That's a miss. He gets back his own miss. He fakes. He attacks. He hangs. He scores!
Second time's the charm for Kyle Sardon, keeping that ball alive, driving inside, bumali pa on that attack to the rack.
14 points for Kyle Sardon, the battle for the loose ball. Just to show anyone or everyone how important this ball game is.
Diving for that leather like their life depended on it. There you go, Kyle Sardon. What a move. Splitting two defenders, going up in the air, double clutching, and then banking it home.
He has taken all of the responsibility in this ball game para sa St. Roberts. Yung mga ibang reliables nila is kind of off very early in this morning. As Andrew Chio naman, he's trying to be consistent with his performance. Sometimes it's going to be good, but there are also times not really. Oh, sali naman ako dyan. Pacheco, well, he's willing and able and capable also. And now, they're on top. Ito, ang ating ombro. Last 2 minutes na tayo rito.
Again, smart move by Patrick Pacheco. One dribble pull-up. Not making the offense predictable, not going back to Kyle Sardon.
Shot clock is down to 4 para sa Xavier. They missed an opportunity to score. They're down by 2. And Here comes Pacheco with the basketball. Going to the go-to guy, Sandon with a layup. That's a miss. Big rebound here, pulled down by Go Benedicto. Ison Go Benedicto.
He had that chance, talking about Kyle Sardon, to get a couple of points. He was able to get by his defender and get in the lane.
Chio wants an isolation play for him. Yalmontek. This is going to be big. Can't knock it down, though. Yun lang.
Dormilia with that big rebound, or sorry, Dormilia rather.
Pacheco. Looking for somebody to help him out. Give him some pick. He drives, he slashes, he just missed the layup. Wow. Unti-unti nag-up na rin itong playmaking ability. And of course, the courage to attack basket para sa St. Roberts. Bebang halo-halo timeout muna tayo. .6 seconds. Kung tutusin, pampagana with the schedule of the ball games that we have here for all of you. For now, Xavier, they're going to be inbounding sa kanilang front court. 14 seconds lang. They could utilize here. Ison Go Benedicto. Yalmontek. A bad pass. Napunta kay Gio. Thought it was a bad pass already. They had to scramble. And Andrew Chio.
As Andrew Chio knocking down that mid-range jumper. Going 2-3 on that defense was St. Roberts.
40 all. Let's see here. Pacheco. 4 seconds. Pacheco, the step back jumper. Oh, he missed it. And this is the first time. It's an overtime. Pangatlong araw na namin dito. Hindi man lang kami naka-experience dito. Puro mga muntik lang.
Almost, but not quite.
Well, they needed to survive itong Xavier. And we are going to an extra 5 minutes to settle the issue. 40 all as we finish the regulation. Ha? Hindi pa tapos? Wow, this is day 3 already, and this is the first time that yours truly and Coach Anton is covering an overtime game. As Xavier opens it up with Isan Go Benedicto, and then si Rambert Lagar who open up the scoring here in the extra 5 minutes of play.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If there's a game that's gonna go into overtime, or I'm not surprised, eto yun. Because this is a do-or-die game for Xavier School.
A sigh of relief after that miss by Patrick Pacheco earlier.
How about that? Just in and out. You were saying he did get that separation that was needed for him to put up that shot. Just rattled out for Patrick Pacheco. Pero prior to that, 3 opportunities. Remember, Kyle Sardon getting inside, missing that layup, and then Patrick Pacheco with a spin move to the basket, getting inside the paint, missing, and then that last-ditch attempt to get that bucket for that win.
See here, down by 2, and we are in overtime. Pacheco being double-teamed. The step-back 3, Kyle Sardon with a miss. Wow, great effort right there
Patrick
to put it back in.
Keeping it alive for St. Roberts. He tipped that ball over to his teammate, RJ.
Dornilia right now with 9 points in the ball game. Andrew Chio. Xavier wanting to grab back the lead here. Still trying to figure out 5 seconds on their shot clock, and then the steal.
Tap from behind, Patrick Pacheco on Drake Yaumontek.
42 all. Pacheco against Yaumontek. Sardon pulls up, set to go down.
Coming off of that screen, that curl, 17-footer, Kyle Sardon knocking it down.
16 points, 6 rebounds, Kyle Sardon. Chio could not answer back, ball rolled out, and it's gonna go the other way.
This is a golden opportunity to take a 4-point lead, and that's a luxury in the kind of ball game that we have for today. As etong Xavier School not able to get their offense going here in the overtime period on that offensive set.
Lamang ang St. Roberts. Patrick Pacheco has been able to hold his own laban kay Yaumontek. More offense here para sa Kyle Sardon. But that time he missed. Big rebound. Nathan Sia. Drake Yaumontek. Chio. Sia cross court. 2 minutes remaining here in overtime. Nako. Walang gustong tumira. And Yaumontek, wala na eh. Kailangan na lang niya ibato yun eh.
He did have to put that one up as the shot clock was winding down here in the overtime period. Xavier a bit tentative on what they're going to do.
Parang
like Andrew Chio's holding on to his lower back on that left side. That's the reason why he's not the usual Andrew Chio that we're used to.
Yaumontek, maiiwanan na siya rito. The Pacheco, and I think he's suffering from cramps. Is he gonna be okay?
I think that's Sean Ko.
Si Sean Ko.
Nagkatamaan yata sila ng tuhod ni Patrick.
1 hood plus 1 hood.
Tuhod. Yun eh. Yep. Hope Sean is okay.
Later na. Si Yaumontek muna. Mahirap yung may nararamdaman, hindi makakapag-focus yan.
Yeah.
Patrick Pacheco knocks down the first. Iba rin yung kumpiyansa nitong batang ito.
He's just...
He's willing to take on the big shots, ha?
That's a good read kasi alam niyang nade-deny na si Kyle eh. So kung ipilit mo pa dun, nothing's gonna happen. So you might as well make the right reads and use
And right now, it's
your
a two-possession game here. 46-42. Walang problema. Talagang bombo yung loob nito si Patrick Pacheco. Knocking down 2 free throws. They needed something big to happen para rito sa Xavier. And right now, just a minute and 23. Two-possession game. You give it to your best player, Kyle Santon. Kailangan naman tough defense to be put up here by Xavier. Checo with a miss. Oh, what a big offensive rebound right there para sa St. Roberts.
It's RJ Dornilia with that big offensive board.
Shot clock is down to 4. Oh!
That's the dagger.
My goodness. How about that? All of a sudden, kala natin, ito lang si Pacheco ang buong loob. Laco plastic three-point shot of the game. What about me? RJ Dornilia. And now stretches their lead to 7. Bebang halo-halo timeout. Time is not on the side of Xavier. Less than a minute. And Andrew Chio will deliver a 3. Much needed basket. That was a quick big basket for Xavier.
Could be a steal.
Oh, teka muna ha. Oh, back-to-back baskets right there. And Chua was able to make the layup. His first 2 points. Kailangan somebody has to deliver. And he has a bonus free throw. Patrick Pacheco gave up a foul.
This could be a quick 6-point turnaround.
Yes.
How do you like that? Do or die, and they're stepping up, talking about Xavier School in their home court.
They'd
That's
rather
pride.
do than die.
Yep.
Oh, bad pass by Kyle Santon. Xavier. Andrew Chio thinking about it. Is he gonna go for it? Pasa muna. They're just down by 1. They need a go-ahead basket. It did not happen. And there was Dornilia grabbing that rebound. Giving up a foul penalty. And Xavier, that's going to be free throws to be taken here by RJ Dornilia.
All important free throws to force the hand of Xavier School to try and get a 3-point bucket if he makes both of these. RJ Dornilia earlier hit a big 3-pointer from the corner. He kept that ball alive.
Yes.
And then kicked it back out. He was actually free for a long period of time dun sa corner, pero inisip ni Patrick Pacheco, mamaya na. Sakto nga, pagbigay. Knocks down that 3.
Grabe. No pressure at all.
Looked pretty basic for RJ to knock down those free throws. Buong-buong loob ng mga players ni Coach John ng St. Roberts International College of Iloilo.
Survival here para sa Xavier. They're down by 3. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cornelia went for the steal. And let's see here.
Not yet in the penalty. Itong St. Robert.
10.4 seconds.
I'd play the foul game. They're up by 3, just foul. Instead
They
of
still
getting
have a
into-
foul to
They
give.
do.
Andrew Chio lets it fly. No! Ball going out. There's still 2.4. It's going to be Xavier. One last effort. No choice but to give up a foul para rito sa panig ng St. Roberts.
Had a good line on that three-pointer.
And no
from
choice
Andrew
also
Chio.
para sa Xavier but to put up a 3. But it has to be quick. 2.4 seconds. There's the inbound. Go Benedicto. No! 2 chances. In overtime, they were able to extend their playing dito sa ating Xavier Sucre Cup. Itong Xavier 18 under team. Pero somehow, not even the overtime was enough for them to survive. And losing it in the end, 48-51. For St. Roberts naman, I mean, truly impressive. Whatever it is that you can say so good about them, compliment them and everything. They have done it. They have shown what kind of a team they have here. They're really here to compete. And this is our final score in overtime, 51-48 para sa St. Roberts.
Just making sure that he's going to keep his team afloat, getting inside the lane. Not the usual three-point shooting from this young man, but of course, attacking the basket with reckless abandon, acrobatic shots at that. You've got Kyle Ninor Sardon, 16.6 rebounds. Congratulations, our PC Express player of the game from St. Roberts International College.
Mulwan Academy, DN Steel Bullets, more. Xavier Sucre Cup 2025.